I'm Molly Pesci, and this is Barnes & Noble Tagged. Summer may be fading, but beach reads are still coming on new and strong. I've got the must-tags before you put your beach bag to bed. But first, did you want to know what are the best and worst foods in America? Well, we've got the guy with all the answers, Matt Goulding. We tagged Eat This, Not That in one of our very first shows, and since then, the appetite for this simple but ingenious series created by David Zinczenko, editor-in-chief of Men's Health magazine, has become insatiable. Now, also on the menu is Eat This, Not That for kids and Eat This, Not That, the supermarket survival guide. But it doesn't stop there. We are very excited to have Men's Health nutrition editor and co-author of the series, Matt Goulding, here with us in the Barnes & Noble studio to tell us about the latest book in the series. Matt Goulding, you've been tagged. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so we are huge fans of Eat This, Not That books here on Tagged. And in fact, in one of our very first shows, we tagged your book, the very first Eat This, Not That.
And we are very, very appreciative. Thank you very much.
So what inspired this?
Well, it started in Men's Health magazine about 5 years back. We decided to take people's favorite foods, pizza, burgers, desserts, and just find simple ways of comparing them to underscore how important really small decisions ultimately can be in your waistline, your well-being.
Yeah, and give me an example, because let's just say McDonald's, what's the best thing to eat there?
The best thing to eat at McDonald's, well, if you want a burger, for example, at McDonald's, which a lot of people really do, you get a quarter pounder without cheese for 420 calories. It's ultimately not that bad. It's actually better than a lot of the chicken sandwiches you get there, and better than a couple of the salads as well.
The subtitle of a lot of your books is this, the no diet weight loss solution. How does that work?
Well, it works like this. I mean, most books out there tell you need to live in this sort of perfect hypothetical world where you eat quinoa and broccoli every night. Listen, if you can do that, congratulations, you're the healthiest person on the planet. The rest of us live in a real world where we need to eat and make quick decisions when we're on the run. So we wanted to help people improve those decisions by 100 or 200 calories at a time. Here's one of my favorite ones, Molly, actually, and people flip out over this. We tell people, eat an egg McMuffin in the morning, not a bran muffin. A bran muffin at Starbucks, 430 calories. It's got something near close to 20 grams of fat. It's got a ton of sugar. Ultimately, what you're doing is you're eating glorified cake. On the flip side here, you got an egg McMuffin, 300 calories, about 12 grams of fat, 18 grams of protein. Research shows consistently, if you start your day with protein, you're liable to lose weight 65% quicker than if you start with carbohydrates.
You've got Supermarket Survival Guide, you've got the original, and now, it's the best and worst foods in America. So tell us about this one versus the others.
Sure, this one right here is a deep dive into those foods we crave the most. So again, we're talking a full chapter dedicated to pizza, the best and worst pizzas in America. It's not about being the food police, it's about showing you the healthy alternative. So in this case, we're going to tell you, go ahead and eat 4 slices of barbecue chicken pizza instead. Save 1,600 calories.
All right, Matt, we love these so much. What's coming up next? Give us a sneak peek.
Well, we got a really exciting thing coming out in early 2010. It's called Drink This, Not That. So we're expanding the scope of this, and listen, what happens is Americans now are slurping up 25% of their calories a day. They've doubled the caloric intake from liquid calories, and studies show the quickest, most effective way to lose weight is by cutting out liquid calories. So we've identified a couple of troublesome foods out there, a couple of beverages that have us really
I gotta hear.
Well, all right, I'll let you in on one of them. There's an Oreo shake from Baskin Robbins, right? It's something you can slurp down in about 7 minutes, 2,600 calories.
What about juices? Because this is like a really big thing with kids.
It's a great question because you think you're getting fruit, that's great. Your kid needs as many servings of fruit as possible. So a glass of 8-ounce 100% juice is fine, but you have to be careful because so many of those juices out there are masquerading as juice. They call themselves juice cocktails. There's all these euphemisms used in the packaged food industry. When you'll find out that a cranberry juice cocktail from Ocean Spray only has 13% juice in it, that means 87% of that is sugar water, high fructose corn syrup and water. So you got to be really vigilant about the juices that you choose. We're going to help identify the highest quality stuff possible, but you also got to keep a wrap on it. 8 ounces a day is about as far as you want to go.
Yeah. Wow. Matt, the book is awesome. Here it is. Eat This, Not That, the best and worst foods in America. I have given these to all my friends. They're a great little gifty.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Especially at Christmas. Aren't I mean? Thank you. Here's a tagged close-up for you and your 4-legged friend. If someone is howling to take the road less traveled, then these decks will point you in the right direction. City Walks with Dogs are beautifully designed packages of 50 convenient cards that you can pop right into your pocket before you set out with your pooch. Available for New York City and San Francisco, these decks help you navigate the most dog-friendly routes in each city. Each card features a detailed map and insider information about each destination for a true self-guided on or off-leash adventure. Being dog's best friend seems to be only getting better, and that's our tagged close-up. Each week, we sift through the offerings in the world of books. This week, we have the last wave of summer beach reads in my top tags. Flaming in as my number 5 tag is The Girl Who Played with Fire by Stieg Larsson, whose prior book, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, was a Barnes & Noble Recommend selection. In The Girl Who Played with Fire, crusading journalists Mikhail Blomkvist and Lisbeth Salander are back exposing a sex scandal that soon turns into a murder in which Lisbeth is a prime suspect. Glowing as my number 4 tag is Bad Moon Rising. From New York Times best-selling author Sherilyn Kenyon comes another installment in the Dark Hunter series. In it, Fang, the brother of the leaders of the Omegrion, finds himself breaking the laws of the land to protect the one he loves. Vamping in as my number 3 tag is the Breaking Dawn Special Edition. Here's one more way for fans of Stephenie Meyer's Twilight Saga to enjoy Breaking Dawn. This time, it has been packaged with a DVD of the Breaking Dawn concert series and a full-color poster of Bella and Edward. Ooh, be still my heart. Feeling groovy at number 2 is Inherent Vice from contemporary literary giant Thomas Pynchon. It's been 3 years since his last novel, and this one is being called a psychedelic beach read. For good reason, as hero Doc Sportello solves incredibly complex crimes in a pot-induced haze. Ex-girlfriends and a twisted mystery makes Doc's vice something of a virtue. Magically appearing as my number 1 last beach bag tag of the summer is That Old Cape Magic by the Pulitzer Prize-winning author of Empire Falls and Bridge of Sighs, Richard Russo. That Old Cape Magic follows a middle-aged husband and father on a weekend of weddings in his childhood town, accompanied by the urns of his 2 deceased parents. He is confronted by his past, his present, and the ultimate resting place for his parents. And those are my top tags for this week. Okay, now you know how to eat this, not that. But if you are wondering if you should read this and not that, just keep watching Tagged. We know it's good for your literary diet. See you next time on Barnes & Noble Tagged.